Alright, so before this video begins, I want to thank everyone, and I mean everyone who watches my videos, and we just reached 101 subscribers. I feel very blessed today. I want to thank everyone for watching the videos. I don't care if you're subbed. I just love you regardless. It's been a good ride since last year. I'm just on at the start. 2023, I'm hoping we can possibly hit 300. Let's hopefully. We do have goals this year we can possibly reach. I'm just glad that I'm able to upload content that I feel that is great for myself, and most importantly, I'm glad that everyone that watches my videos enjoys what they want to watch, and you can still leave suggestions if you want to see something else. I'm still uploading content as always. But for the goal this year, I'm just going to be consistent and try to upload as much as I can. I'm trying to upload every day. You know, work can be a pain in the ass because I'm all tired out, but it doesn't matter. The grind does not stop, so we're going to continue. But yeah, we have an Evil Dead video that's going to go up today, hopefully, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But for the time being, we're going to keep grinding, and we're going to keep uploading as much as we can, and hopefully everybody can enjoy. So, with that being said, we have an Evil Dead video with Henrietta that I promised, and we're going to upload. So, once again, thank you all, and enjoy. Alright, so we're back for another video. This one, as I said last video, we're going to do a Henrietta game today, and already in the first minute we found our survivors already, and we barely did anything. And they already got the first map piece, which is stupid RNG, but that's okay. So, I hope everyone's doing well today. I've decided to play Demon again on Evil Dead. Henrietta is probably like it's probably my second favorite demon to play on here. I just, like I said, I don't just like the intro. Thank you all so much for the 101 subs. I appreciate it very much. As well as playing Evil Dead and all that. I'm starting to enjoy playing Demon again. I've decided to get this recording out as soon as I could. And I was gonna do probably a Leader Ash one again, or actually I want to do Henry again, or probably Lord Arthur, or maybe Kelly, because I was considering like what should I do for the next video, because I was thinking of ideas, and I'll probably do another I'll probably do a Survivor one, or I might do another Smite one, because the Thanatos one I just uploaded, so you might get a double upload at some point. I don't know when though, but I want to say that for the most part, I just been chilling. Yesterday at work was rough. I actually was so tired, and then I came home, and then usually on Tuesdays or Wednesdays I have time in the morning to get my stuff done, so that was the good part about it. Alright, so let's possess this basic unit, maybe. See if we can bop her around. That's what I love about Henrietta. It's just it feels like you're just bopping them with your fists, and it's just funny how they throw their arms out and you're just smacking them around. It's the best part about playing Henrietta, in my opinion. But I do have an elite and kind of boss build in a way, but they're mostly focused on elites, because I feel like elites and bosses take a lot of skill to use, especially besides Plaguebringer, because she's the most she's the best boss unit in the game next to Elagos, or the best boss unit, and she has the best elite units, but Elagos has the best basic units in the game basically, and literally Necromancers or Evil Ash's basic units have those high defensive shields, but the problem with them is that those shields can easily be shredded by a decent team. So Elagos has power possess, and he has so much health and can just keep smacking them with the heavy spam, and it's just really obnoxious. And then Plaguebringer's elites just have so much health, and they literally can just have a lot of balance bar, and they can spam their abilities and everything. Plaguebringer is just really like a spammy character, and it's just not fun to play against at all. And I think everyone can agree like she's just not a fun character to play or to really like. I mean, there are people who are, there's that small vast majority that people are going to enjoy the character, and that's totally like respectable. I get that. I just don't personally like her because of the design, but you know, I still want Evil Ash to command his skeletons, and then I feel like I think one thing that everybody wants is, oh, I just missed, I'm so bad at the game. I think what everybody wants, honestly, is like how Plaguebringer can like come back as a second life. Like, I feel that like Henrietta should have something like that, and Evil Ash and Elagash should have something where they come back for like a small duration of time or something. Or because like when Army of Darkness, when like Evil Ash gets burned, right, and you see his skeletal face like on the screen, like that should be how Evil Ash comes back to life or something. And Henrietta should have her like long neck stick out like she did in the season I think it was season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead, or just like in the Evil Dead 2 movie, like where her neck stretches out or something. That I wish that was something they could add. Probably in the next update they should add that, because it'd be like an interesting design. And then basically like something that to make it more unique in a sense, which would probably benefit a lot. I feel like all boss characters should resurrect and then come back as a second stage, and then, you know, die the same way that Plaguebringer does. So that would make sense. So I think that would be a great change if they ever decide. But for most about the build, I've always kept this build on. I never took it off. It's mostly just focusing elites and just I mean, boss can still do damage without really like using perks, but it's mostly just like decreasing possession time, or decrease the cost of possession on elites and their overall thing. I don't know, when I play elites on Henrietta, I just love throwing my fucking axe around and just swinging the damn thing. That's just, it's so satisfying to do that. And when I'm like harassing these guys, it makes a lot more sense. So I know one thing that people like to do when they play Demon, and they expect this on the first point, and I don't get it as much. Like, here's how I look at it. Like, when they go on the first point, you know, dagger or page, you know, they expect to kill the survivors really quickly, and I'm just like, in a way, I kind of want them to like waste as much like shems and amulets as possible, because they're gonna run out eventually. So I like to waste as much as I can with them. And obviously, if they have decent, like, if they're a decent player, it's gonna be difficult, but I just want to farm all the XP or the points I could to get to that certain level where they're a lot harder to take down. So in my eyes, I just want to like get on that point and just keep making them waste as much time as possible. Like, because mostly I want to focus the support, because the support in my eyes is like that main problem in the game. Not like, oh, they're like a really difficult thing to take down. Just no, they're going to be annoying. So if, let's say you have someone at the lowest health and they're like one hit away from you bopping them, they still like have all that time to heal, and then you're just like, oh god damn, I just want to kill that fucker. But when you're focusing them the whole game, or like just trying to focus on make them waste shems and amulets so they can't do anything, it's satisfying, because on the other end, because you're being aggressive and like, wait, can I hit him from there? Oh, I didn't mean to tap that. I meant to possess the tree, and I can't do anything about that. That's unfortunate. You know what's funny is that the small trees on Castle Candor, like, those trees barely have any range, but like when you're on the big maps like these have like a lot of fucking range. Excuse my yawning. Jesus Christ. I don't think I'll be able to do much with this basic unit though. Seems like it's at Clara's Pond. That has no fucking reach. I don't know why I did that, but we're not going to talk about it. So, stuff like that I want in the game this year. So, we haven't gotten anything from Saber about the Ash vs. Evil Dead update, which is kind of a little suspicious, but I think at some point, what should happen is maybe like towards the end of January, because like my friend Chris predicted, oh, we can get DLC probably, this is just a probably, the end of the month, or they announce it towards the end of the month and then we get it in the beginning of February. which would make sense. I figure that would make the most sense to me, because we're like, what's January 10th at this recording, so we're trying to get as much time as passing by as we can. So that would make sense for the time to flow, because I think they took the first 2 weeks off of because of the holidays, so it makes sense, I think. So hopefully, like, when they come back and they just keep us updated, we just get all this content that they have to put out there, and hopefully it's not limited content. I just want them to add as much as they can, which is a great thing. And we're gonna bop him on the ground. Like, that's what's so satisfying about her elite units, is that it's just so cool to bop people around. It's just like bop, bop, and then you just do the 180. Oh, I missed. But you do the 180 swing. Bop. Oh, I missed. Bop. And it's just like fun. Like bop, bop. It's like, it's so fun. Bop. And then 180. Oh, I fucking died. But I ran out of energy. But like, that's the satisfying thing I enjoy, though. Like, I just like using I like using basics only like when I need to, but if I'm using elites, I'm gonna use them as much as I can. They're just fun to play. Bop. Oh, I don't have the axe. Bop. Hit him with the fist. If they're grouped up, you should always do the 180 swing, like your Y attack or something. That's like the most satisfying thing you can get in the group. And then I just use the boss to kind of make them. I'll just see what they're gonna do. Use the gas and then just to kind of bop them around. You know. What I enjoy about that is, like, when you're hitting them with it, it kind of like makes them freak out, or it makes them like kind of react or panic in a way, because that's the main goal for me in a sense. Because I like to make them waste as much as I could. I feel like what you should do if you get if you move away from or you get like pulled to the other side of the map when you get zoned, is like just put a marker over there, and then just like go back to that same spot and just go after them even more, because like that's what I like to do, because when they can't do much about that, they kind of like freak out and go like, oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And then they can't really do much about it. So like, it's like the perfect opportunity for you to kind of go, okay, well, if they're going to like go right to the next point, it's better to go back onto that position and make them waste anything, because as you can see in the left corner, like the whole fear level is like all the way up, except like the support, obviously, because he has an anti-fear mechanic. And so I think what a lot of people don't get about cars too is that like you shouldn't have to use cars to flip. I don't know why people flip cars. I'm not a fan of that, because I don't play that way. But when I see people like flip the fucking cars, they like they just like waste all that time to flip, when all they can use the cars to damage them, which is way better than nothing at this point, because it doesn't matter if they're trying to. I haven't seen any of the exploits that people proclaim. Like, I know Sahinki hates the cars and he uses them to like flip them or something, but I'm not gonna tell him how to play. I just don't think it's fun to do that, because I'd rather just use the cars to provide as much fucking damage as possible, just to be aggressive, because that's how I like to play. Like, I want to be aggressive in their face, and I want to just really like get in their way so they can waste as much as they can. Obviously, you want to use the traps to kind of be all up in there, so you can use the elites. So the elites on the jump traps do a lot of fucking damage. So I want to put my elite possess him. It's just fun to do that, even though I probably should have let full trap and false. Like the traps trapped elites, when you set a trap, like I spawn an axe and that does a lot more damage. So like bopping him with 119, like bopping him. So like, that's fun. Like bop, like boom, the ground slam. I feel like that move needs to be buffed. The little ground slam attack, I feel like that could be a lot stronger to use. But I think they only limit to so much. And of course, he's getting shredded by the ADC or the hunter. Okay. I'm out of. I'll just use some basics on the boss just to get more life. See, like, I feel like you shouldn't get healed if I'm like. It's kind of weird. Like, if I'm on him and I'm using the hug animation to grab him, I'm gonna down him. He's a problem, so that's gonna be annoying. Ow, finisher spam OP. Everyone, I don't know why people complain about finisher spam. It's not the problem. It's just maybe they could probably take damage while doing it. I don't know. But I guess it's invincibility frames. And okay. Oop. I don't know what that ground slam is like. I don't know. It's like I feel like the abilities of certain characters don't do enough in my eyes. Like the ground slam that I just did didn't barely do anything, and then just like the belly flop barely did any damage too. I feel, unless I'm just over exaggerating. But I should probably focus the support. He's fucking healing them constantly. Oh, I love that. See, like when you swing that 180 with your Y attack, or depending on the platform you're on, like that's so satisfying to hit. And like, see, like they're wasting all that time just using shemps and amulets, and they don't care about anything. They just want little. It's just that nice pressure. You want to see with the axe, bop him. See, Hunter Ash can take the bop. Do a 180 swing. Look at that damage that he does. Oh, a 285. Oh, if he didn't heal, I would have killed him probably. Like, I feel like the ground pound needs to do more damage. And see, like I'm buffing the bosses in elite sand position. I'll buff basics slightly just so they can last a little longer. But as you saw right there, like that was the main thing I enjoy doing. I don't care about the humans hold the dagger, like that. It's just the fun aspect of doing that. What makes the game fun is you make them waste all that time, and that's like the unique part about it. Is like you're using the time to take advantage of what they're doing, and they all waste all that time not figuring out what the best plan is to proceed with the game. Like. And this is the thing that's probably going to annoy me the most, is just Necronomicon phase. Because I legit hate this fucking phase so much, and why they need to rework it. It's like, it's so I might do a separate rant video on why Necronomicon phase needs to go, because it's just so unfun for both sides to deal with, because it's just nothing interesting about it, because you're just, it feels stale, and then people are like, oh, it's meta, you should do it, and I'm like, I don't want to do that because that's not my playstyle. My playstyle is just playing the demon to kill them. Not to just destroy a book and then say, oh, I won the game, haha, I'm good. So there's nothing fun about that phase at all. And I'm not saying that because like I'm an entitled survivor main or a demon player. I just think both sides are sick and tired of the Necronomicon phase, and what needs to happen is that the Dark Ones need to be in the final phase, because they should be more of a threat than just destroying the book. Because if you destroy the Dark Ones, it feels like you won the game, basically. And it feels that way for most cases, because in some points they wouldn't actually, like, I don't know. It's just something that people wouldn't necessarily like the fact. Oh, that setup there was beautiful. That setup. Oh, he's backing up. He's backing up in the corner. Oh, he's bopping with that. Staying down. Bop. Bop. That's what I like to see. Like, that's the unique mechanic of it. And then, oh, he's gonna waste his exercise. So that's good. That's good. So he wasted it on a basic unit, which is awesome. Of course, my elites went down because I think he has a legendary shotgun, I think, or a lever action rifle. Oh, and they're on the Dark Ones. I should probably go over there. I don't want to waste time with these two. I want them to come to the Dark Ones. I don't want to do that, because I feel like what's better to do is that you bait them into the Dark Hole, or the Dark Ones. Fucking Book of the Damned reference. If you ever watched Doctor Strange. Yeah, the Book of the... I can't even speak. The Dark Ones should be the threat, and I need to stop them from killing it, because Mia's really low right now. So I want to go after Lord Arthur and Mia. Might be the better solution, because all I do is just spam the finishers like an idiot, because I'm just active. I'm gonna see if I can use Mia to go after the Lord Arthur. I think I've called him King Arthur a few times. I can't help it, but he's taking damage. He's probably gonna get shot. Yeah, I got shot. But it's that low energy. What's interesting about the Dark Ones is that you kind of, as a demon, you should always take advantage of the ground pound slam, because I know they use that. They spam that ability a lot, but I think I'd rather take the ground pound hit than the fucking fireballs that they throw at you. Or I don't know if it's called fireballs, but like whatever they throw at you, like just have like a stun lock animation. That's what I despise. But other than that, like I wish what could happen is that they. Oh, and she fucking. That's what I feel like that delay that they do after they stop punching is off. If I had a trap there, she would have been dead. Alright, I'm gonna use my Q. I'm going to get in her face. Come on. Bop. Bop. Okay. That comes to their little bullshit thing. Okay, so we're gonna spawn a bunch on the body and the body. Oh, I don't know what this is basically. So, bop. Bop. Use the puke in case. We're gonna smack them all with that. Smack them there. Smack them all with that one. Smack them all with that one. Okay. Missed. And he's gonna get down. Alright. Bam. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so we hit him with that one. Hit him with that. I got it. Okay. So we're gonna just throw everything. I don't want to use the boss. I'm gonna use. Is that the elite right now? I think that's the elite. I'm gonna try to possess him. Nope, that's not the elite. Possess. Let's go for the elite. There he is. Big boy. Boom! Look at that. Boom! Dolmunk. Dolmunk on you. That's what I want to see. And the Hulk smash for the win. GG's. That's what I want to fucking see every time I play this game. Alright, boys. I'm gonna call it. That was fun. This is actually my first match of the day. So, I'm gonna call that a game. So, that's the stats in case anyone's interested. And I'll catch you all on the next one. And as always, stay fucking groovy. We out.
I got a brand new legal pistol, had to put it in my bitch name. I give your ass a halo, then I put it in my mixtape. I'm tryna buy up all the guns, cause I just bought a big chain.